Hey there, it's time to get creative with collectibles.
Hello there and welcome back to Cooking with Plastic Crap. Right now I'm just finishing up my late 90s, early 2000s Hasbro Kenner Star Wars casserole here, chock full of Comtech chips, play gimmicks, and worthless accessories. It's going to be delicious. But first, I want to show you something extremely fun that you can do at home. I'm just pulling out right now a fresh batch of good astromech droids. Just look at these beauties. All cooked up and fresh. Yum, yum, yum. So you remember your old Uncle Pete, don't you? You know that guy. Used to come to all your family events. He smelled like a foot, drank Olympia beer by the case, and collected shot glasses. Well, you know, that big fat asshole might have actually been onto something, because the other day when I was at Michael's, that nice little craft store that most people have in any major city, I picked up this fantastic shot glass display case. Perfect for displaying white trash memorabilia, but also, as I've discovered, ideal for placing astromechs in. Look at that, fantastic. Look at these freshly baked astromechs fitting right inside of this beautiful display cabinet. And this display cabinet can be hung on any wall in your house. You can put it on your desk or even up high if you'd like. Well, boy, did this project sure turn out nice today, didn't it? Look at those astromech droids sitting in there, all snug as a bug in a rug, in a classy display cabinet that is ready for your wall or your desk. You can go ahead and seal it right up. Absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Why don't you head on out to Michael's today and pick one of those up for yourself? And while you're out, you can get your old Uncle Pete a case of Olympia Light and maybe a Hooters t-shirt. He'll be glad you did.
Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet with your host, it's Knick-Knack!
Hey, welcome back to the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack. You know, a couple years back, I caught a little bit of an illness, kind of a bug. And it was an expensive illness. And I'm still not cured of it. It's the Hot Toys virus. That's right. I started collecting Hot Toys action figures about 4 or 5 years ago, and I have not recovered from it. Now, as many of you know, Hot Toys is a company from Japan, or I don't know, somewhere in the Far East. And those guys make the most awesome action figures imaginable. I mean, think about having like a little person on a shelf that's 12 inches roughly tall and looks amazingly realistic. That's a Hot Toys figure. Now, as most of you know, they also come with an extremely high price tag. So I've only been able to collect a couple over the years. As my current count is right around 16. But tonight, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 favorite Hot Toys collectibles currently in my collection. All right, it's going to be a good time. Let's get to it. Coming in at number 5 on my list of top 5 Hot Toys figures that I just happen to own is a figure from my least favorite Star Wars movie, but that didn't keep this badass from cracking my top 5. It's Finn from The Force Awakens. And what makes this figure so special, in my opinion, is the face sculpt. Just look at the amazing likeness to actor John Boyega. Amazing. The figure just looks awesome. He has a nice stance. His soft goods fit him amazing. This jacket is just awesome. And well, honestly, this figure I got from eBay because I wasn't going to purchase the figure outright from Sideshow because I'm cheap. And I got to tell you, I almost regret that because I got the figure just with no accessories whatsoever. And actually that lightsaber there is a Sideshow lightsaber as a leftover from a previous version of Luke Skywalker. But I actually regret not getting the full version now because, I mean, without the accessories, with the accessories I should say. Because this figure is just amazingly awesome. Coming in at number 4 of my favorite Hot Toy figures that I just happen to own is my favorite character from all of fiction. and that is, of course, Darth Vader. This version happens to be the Episode 4 Darth Vader from Hot Toys, and what makes this figure not be, well, frankly, number one, is a few small QC issues that I have. For the price of the figure should not be an issue. Now, this has been complained about in a number of different places, and I agree with it. The glove. Look at the gloves on this figure. Now, that should be like a solid glove, not this weird hangover thing they got going on there. Not sure what that's about, and I know that's been corrected on later versions of Darth Vader that Hot Toys has done. But this was the first one they did, and therefore that weird glove is there. Now, the light-up saber is a really nice touch, but apparently his belt and I think his chest piece also light up. But when I tried to put those little tiny batteries in, what a bitch. So needless to say, it didn't happen. Now, I did put some batteries in for this thing, which is like a remote control that supposedly when you push the W, he's supposed to breathe or something, and it's never worked right. Now, maybe I'm a dumbass, and I don't rule that possibility out. But nevertheless, I was never able to get that correct. So just for those minor QC issues alone, this figure is probably not number one. Instead, it is number 4. I'll give you a quick move around, and we'll move on. Still amazing figure, though. Coming in at number 3 is Episode 4, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This figure is absolutely amazing, as I have him sitting on a desert base that I bought off eBay. That does not actually come with the figure. The figure comes with the more generic great piece that many of these Hot Toys Star Wars figures seem to come with. He also comes with a light-up lightsaber, not pictured here. But he is an amazing looking figure, and again, going back to the head sculpt, if that is not Alec Guinness dead on, I don't know what else is. It looks amazing. The clothing fit wonderful. The robes, again, are just amazing as they hang off his body wonderfully. You don't have to do any kind of any kind of water sculpting or anything with that. They just fit. They hang. The saber hangs off his belt. It just is an amazing looking figure. So that is number 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi from Episode 4. Coming in number 2 is Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. This figure is also, frankly, amazing. And unlike the other figures, though, it's not because of the head sculpt. While the head sculpt is good, I don't know if it really nails Mark Hamill. Now, Mark Hamill, in Hot Toys' defense, Mark Hamill is a damn hard likeness to nail down. In fact, very few figures, statues, collectibles over the last 40 years have been able to do it. But this one's not bad. The hair sculpt's great, but what really sold this figure to me is that light-up lightsaber. Unlike the Darth Vader, which was previously shown, this lightsaber lights up so clean and crisp. When I first ignited it, when I got this thing out of the box, I just nerdgasmed. It is absolutely amazing looking, and it looks even better in person. The soft goods hang off of him. He's very easy to pose, fun to have, a great, great action figure. And the number 1 Hot Toys figure that I just happened to own with a bullet, because he can outrun speeding bullets, is Christopher Reeve Superman. Now, oddly enough, the number 1 is not a Star Wars figure, but this figure just continues to blow my mind, even though I've had it for a number of years now. First off, the likeness is pretty spot on. That looks like Christopher Reeve to me. The outfit is amazing. It just fits on him snug. The belt's a little off center on mine. I don't know if that's common, but nevertheless, it's forgivable. The base is amazing as the Fortress of Solitude, the remains of Christopher Donner's version of Krypton. Absolutely captures that essence. The flying poses you can put him in. The cape has got wire in it, so you can pose up the cape and have it move with the wind or whatever you want. This figure is just amazing. And if you don't own one, I'm really sorry, because it's awesome. I ordered this, when I ordered this online, I almost canceled it, and boy, that would have been a huge, huge mistake. So glad I didn't. Absolutely love this figure. So there it is, the number 1 Hot Toys figure that I own. The Man of Steel himself, Superman. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up my list of top 5 collectible Hot Toys figures that I happen to own. What's your favorite Hot Toys figure that you own? Or if you're actually smart with your money and don't own any Hot Toys figures, just let me know what your favorite collectible is in the comments section below. It's a fun game and lets me know that you're actually watching.
It's bonus time!
Alrighty, hey, it's bonus time. In this episode of Bonus Time, we're going to be talking about something uniquely special from our childhoods. Did you ever have that toy or item from when you were very, very little that at the very sight of it now as an adult, it kind of wraps you up in a warm blanket and spoon feeds you warm, delicious macaroni and cheese from your mother's stove? Well, I had such an item, and it was the Fisher-Price circus train. Well, this weekend, while going antiquing with my wife, that's something we do, I came across a full, completely original set of this particular item. Well, holy crap. And as stupid as I felt buying this thing, I had to get it. This thing just takes me back. And it just makes me just feel warm and just cozy inside just looking at it. So many memories of mine from when I was a kid that just seeing this, it was something I just had to goddamn get. I mean, it's in really good shape for being late 70s. The horn still works. Oh, hell yeah. You might have had one of these. I did, and it was one of my favorites. All the animals are there, and the funny thing is, the only animal that wasn't was the monkey, and that was the only animal that I still had left over from mine. So, if that's not frickin' fate, I don't know what is. It's even got the scary clown, but you know what? On this train, that clown isn't even scary. For once, that clown is a happy MFer, and I'm just happy to see his smiling, stupid-ass face. The engineer's there. Apparently there was a circus conductor that also came with it. I don't even remember his ass, so I don't feel like I need to get him on eBay or anything. So, just amazing. So, this is my chicken soup for the soul right here. I mean, okay, from a designer standpoint, this train absolutely makes no frickin' sense at all. I mean, who actually puts the lion on the flatbed and the giraffe in the cage? Seems kind of dangerous to me, and I don't know what's the deal with the monkey and the bear. I mean, they're designed to hang off the back of the trains, but we all know goddamn PETA would be up in their asses if this was real life. Nevertheless, I love this frickin' thing, and if anything just screams and smiles 70s fun, it's this. Holy hell, that's awesome. I had a great childhood. I hope you did too. Alrighty, is there a better month of the year than damn October? I don't think so. It's my very favorite time of year. Halloween, football season, my birthday, everything comes up awesome in October. I hope you're having a great one. And thanks again for joining me on the Plastic Planet. Once again, please like and subscribe. Really need that to happen. Love my viewers, but let me know you're watching. Anyway, adios from the Plastic Planet, and until next time, keep being awesome. Shit.